ever watched Game of Thrones and you thought the music was awesome, if you love Lord of the Rings and you want to make music like this, then you're in luck. You clicked on the right video, because in this video I'm going to show you my favorite libraries to compose fantasy music. We're going to talk about historical instruments, medieval sounds, Renaissance sounds, Baroque sounds, all right after this. Hello everyone, welcome back, Dom here, and this is a video that I've been wanting to make for quite a while. This is one of the big passions of mine. Actually, if you look very deep into my YouTube, you'll find that I've done a recreation of the Game of Thrones theme in my own way. But when it comes to fantasy music, to medieval music, Renaissance music, Baroque music, I'm a huge fan. I love this kind of music. I've studied this music. I've done my dissertation in this music. I love it. So in this video, I'm very happy, and we're going to have so much fun playing these amazing sounds. I'm going to show you some libraries that are not very well known, I think, some of them, but some of them you might know because they're really good. And I'm going to show you my favorite libraries for creating this kind of period music or fantasy music, like many people like to call it. The first library that I'm going to play is from Sonic Couture, and it's the Conservatoire collection. And this library, I've been using this for ages. I love it so much, and you're going to find out why. So let's play the first instrument. This is the English Theorbo. This is again a very historical instrument, and it sounds amazing. Listen to this. Beautiful sound, don't you agree? Let me play the Theorbo now. Now, we also have some harpsichords in this collection, and I love harpsichord as an instrument. I love it. I wish I had one. This is one of my goals, to get a real harpsichord at some point. Now, let's play this. This is the French one. So it's beautiful. Let me play the second harpsichord, and this is the Flemish one. Really useful instrument, especially when you want to orchestrate, scenes like a dance, like a Baroque kind of dance scene or something like this. And of course, when you do metal, you need a harpsichord, right? I love harpsichords. Baroque guitar, let's try this one. So good. Psaltery. And you can hear the resonator. It's so good. Baroque Timpani. Yeah, these are very authentic. These don't sound like contemporary timpani, right? Love these. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have the Hurdy Gurdy, very, very iconic instrument. I personally have a passion for these instruments. I've been to many museums that, have them, and it's always a great experience to see how people used to build their instrument. And every culture, they had their own instrument and their own way of creating pretty much a similar instrument sometimes. It's very, very fascinating. So these libraries, for me, they serve another purpose. They connect us with the past, because these instruments, they're very hard to find. They're really rare. Some of them are in very bad condition. So the fact that there are companies that go and sample those instruments and kind of immortalize them, I think this is a big deal. Now I'm going to move on to the next library, and the next library is actually a very interesting one. It's not necessarily a Baroque or Renaissance, but I think it works very well with this kind of fantasy music. And this is the Balalaika by Ilya Efimov. I love Ilya Efimov libraries. I think they make the best libraries around. Let's play this Balalaika. You have strums, legato, beautiful sound, and like I said, you can use it to get some really interesting colors with fantasy music. Let's move on to the next one, and the next one is, I don't know, if you don't know these libraries, you're missing out. This is the Celtic Era from Eduardo Tarilonte. I hope I'm not butchering the name too much, but Eduardo, he creates some of the most amazing fantasy libraries out there, okay? So I'm going to try and not play all the sounds because I have quite a few libraries from him coming up. So let me show you this one. This is a Celtic inspired library. Let's start with the Irish flute. Amazing, isn't it? I'm going to play some more sounds from this. I'm going to play the low whistle. They're beautiful, beautiful. Let me play the Hiland Pipes now. Maybe the Carnyx Calls? These are so good. I mean, if you're scoring a film like this or a video game, these are really, really the sounds that you're looking for. Let's try the Concertina. Okay, I'm gonna play some percussion now. Very good. This is the acoustic guitar fingered. Next, I'm going to play a soundscape now. This is the Celtic Strings one. So dreamy. Okay, now I'm going to go to another library from Edoardo Tarilonte, and this is the Dark Era. This goes a little bit way back in history. So let's try the Ancient Lyre. Now, if you know from which amazing composer this composition is from, leave it in the comments down below. You really deserve a round of applause. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm going to play this theme more times today, especially because these sounds... to die for. They're so good. Okay, let's play some more. I'm going to play another plucked string. I'm going to play the Cologne Lyre. Okay, let's try this one. Beautiful, delicate sounds. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna play some more lyres now. All these sounds, all these noises. If you want me to show you how to produce and orchestrate a track like this, leave it in the comments down below. If I get enough requests, I'm gonna make a video for this. This is going to be loads of fun. Let's play some more sounds. Let's try skin drum. I mean, I can already envision a track like this, you know? Maybe a Hurdy Gurdy with this one, some lyre. So good. Okay, let's try some loops, because there are some loops here, epic loops, Barbarians. Let's try this one. Let's see how the Barbarians sound like. Yeah, already you have some inspiration for a track. Again, there are so many presets. I can't play all of them because I have some more libraries to go through. But if you want me to make a review for any one of these libraries, let me know in the comments down below, right? Let's try the Tagel Harpa Big. And also some vocal sounds. Let's play the shouts. Ha, 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 hey, hey, hoo, hey, hey. I mean, these are so good. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next library. Again, from the same company, from Eduardo Tarilonte. This is the Era 2 Medieval Legends. And, let me play this suckbut. And there are too many sounds that I love with this library, so I'm going to try and play as many as possible. Cornetto. This is like the medieval trumpet, right? Beautiful. Let's move on to some different sounds. This is the Organetto. The Spinet, I mean, this is, again, like a harpsichord type of instrument. Next we have the Virginal, and this, I mean, the legend says, from what I've read while I was studying musicology, that this is one of the instruments that the young girls used to play. So they would teach them these instruments, and that's why it's called Virginal, because the virgins were supposed to play this instrument. Let's try it out. Ah, so good. Let's play the church bells now. Wow. I mean, these don't sound like the church bells you hear in other libraries. These actually, I don't know, I'm surprised. These might come from a monastery somewhere. I'm expecting the monks to come out, already paint such a vivid picture, Love it, love it. Let's play the Viola da Gamba. And it's so funny, I used to study all these things when I was studying musicology, and you would read about it, but because these instruments are extinct now, you couldn't really have an idea of how they sounded like. This library shows you this. Let's play it. And this is actually the precursor of the cello. Viola da Gamba means the viola that you play between your legs, okay? And yeah, basically this is the cello. So this is the tenor one, and there's also the bass one. This was an instrument that was part of the basso continuo back, in the day. So yeah, very, very important instrument, and it sounds so special. I want to play this one. This is called Viola De Roda, and I think this is the wheel. That's what it means. And it sounds very interesting. Listen to this. Okay, I'm going to play one more sound because I have more libraries to go through, but there are so many sounds in these libraries. This is the Tavern Singers. Of course, they have quite a bit of reverb. You can turn it down if you want to. Now, moving on, I have another library to show you, and this is the Medieval Lute. The name says it all. It's a dedicated lute library from Cinematic Instruments, and it works in Hiland Sonic SC, or the full Hiland Sonic, or Hiland. Let's play it. So, in my opinion, this is a very cost-effective way to get a nice medieval flavor to your productions. You know, this is a beautiful instrument. Very, very nice. Next, we have another Hiland and Hiland Sonic library, and this is the German Harpsichord 1738. This is a historical instrument, and I'm so happy that, you know, it's immortalized here. It sounds lovely, and, you know, you have the different stops, you have the equal tuning, you know, the equal temperament, and the veloci temperament. Very interesting. It cannot get more, you know, Baroque than this. Let me play it for you. Yeah, this is more Baroque. I love it. I love Baroque. So, beautiful, beautiful harpsichord. Different stops. So, I love it. The next library is a vocal library, and this is Voice of Wind Ade from Sound Iron. I love it. So beautiful for fantasy music. Just the right thing for a fantasy track. Listen to this. I mean, it shines with this amazing legato. And of course you have R's, you have E's. Next we have another vocal library, and this is Mimi Page, Light and Shadow. Again, beautiful. Listen to this legato. This is the A's. Let's try the Oo's. I mean, you can create so many magical themes with this library. So fluid, you don't even have to sweat to create those realistic legato passages. Okay, and the last library for today, it's again a vocal library. I left the vocal libraries at the end, and this is from Sonuscore Vocal Lyrical Phrases. Again, Hiland Sonic and Hiland Library. Let's play. These are phrases, so they sound amazing when you incorporate them into one of your compositions. Let me play. I mean, it's so beautiful, great phrases, I love it. So there you go, these are my favorite fantasy music libraries: Baroque, Medieval, Renaissance. These are just a few of what I use, of course, because the video would be super long, but let me know which ones are your favorite ones, and let me know if I've missed one and I haven't included it in this video. Maybe we can all help each other out and find some amazing libraries out there. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below so I know and I make more of these. I hope you enjoyed these, and I'll see you soon, my friends.